Hey guys, it's Strutter here. It's August the 19th and just out in the garden. Actually today I'm preparing for Burning Man because it begins in 10 days from today. 29th of August is when it starts, so I'll be heading out on the 27th to Nevada. And this is my shade structure. I'm just setting it up today just to make sure everything still works. It's in good shape. This thing's lasted me, this will be the third year. I got it for $25 on clearance, and it's very, very easy to set up. And I just thought I would show Smokey the Bear. That's one of the guys from the Bullionbugs room that I know, and he's going to Burning Man this year as well. So if anyone else is going to Burning Man, let me know. We could always arrange a date and a time to meet, although time out there is pretty subjective. But we could try and hook up and meet, chat silver or whatever, or just go for a beer. A free beer, of course, because everything at Burning Man is free. Can't buy or sell anything there. Anyway, it's just a really nice summer day, August summer day. Beautiful. I was looking for one of these actually, and on the way up to my cabin in the mountains last weekend, I found this on the side of the road. It was just sitting there. It's in perfect shape. Well, it's been used, but these things are pricey. So I just thought that was kind of cool. Somebody just discarded it, or maybe it rolled off the back of their truck and they didn't notice or didn't care. Oh, we can always just get another one. But yeah, I'm not proud. I'll stop on the side of the road and pick up a free one of these giant gas cans. Store some gasoline away for a rainy day, maybe. The other thing I was going to show you was this. Later's copper spray. Controls blight, anthracnose, and peach leaf curl. That's copper sulfate. I found this in Grandma's basement. She recommended to me to use copper spray on the tomato plants this year. As you may know, I have some over at her house and some here at my house. And tomatoes, what they get is they get blight, which is kind of a fungal infection that comes up through the soil and gets into the plant and turns parts of the plant discolored and slowly dies off. It doesn't usually kill the plant right away, but it eventually will. Usually you get your fruit off the plant before it's destroyed, but it's still not good for it. And this stuff will apparently take care of that. Now this, as you can tell, it's not a very new container. I did use a little bit of it, but I'll show you what it looks like. Interesting. As you know, copper is a bluish-green color when it's, I think when it's oxidized or something. If you look at an old rusty penny, often it'll have that color to it. And when it combines with other chemicals, it's often green, looks green. This is copper sulfate. So I have a couple questions about this. One, would you consider food grown with copper as a fungicide? Would you consider that still to be organic? I don't care one way or the other. I mean, I'm not worried about a little bit of copper on my plants. It sure beats a lot of the other stuff that they would put on plants these days to control disease. Just wondering what you think about that. And two, has anyone ever used this copper spray, and does it control blight as they say it does? I mean, it's been used for years. Check out this price tag on here, written on $1.19. Another thing that will date this is it says here under the remarks, start spraying when plants are 6 inches high, repeat in 10-day intervals. Use with Later's, that's the brand name, use with Later's 50% wettable DDT for insect control. So they recommend using DDT with this stuff. That should date the thing, if the packaging doesn't. Anyways, kind of interesting old thing. I guess it was Grandpa's. He must have bought it decades ago and just ended up never getting around to using it before he passed on. I know remember he was always complaining about the blight in the tomatoes. He was saying, "Oh, that blight, that rot, that black rot," he called it. Always giving him troubles. But anyhow, let me know what you think. Looking forward to seeing you at Burning Man, Smokey. Be there in 10 days, leaving in 8. So I'm just trying to get my finances together before I go, and trying to get all business taken care of. And then I've got nothing to worry about for 10 days. It's going to be a blast. Living in a city of tents with 50, actually this year 60,000 other people. A city of tents that's not there 51 weeks of the year. And it's a gift economy. No buying, selling, or trading. And there's no government. It's a very novel concept. So anyways, anyone else going, let me know. We could hook up, hang out, and maybe talk silver. Oh, right. I was going to show you some charts. Oh, great. Drudder's technical analysis, not again. Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to take away from channels like Endless Mountain and so forth that have really good technical analysis. It's not my thing. I'm a fundamentals person, but you know, this is the channel that I've been following myself, and other people seem interested for me to continue mentioning it. So here we go. This is the 18.5-month-long up channel in silver. It began at the beginning of February 2010 and has remained unbroken other than that freakish spike to 50 and back. Where are we now? Well, we had an amazing week with several up days here on the right hand side. What can I do to zoom this in? I'll just move the camera. There we go. Several up days followed by today, Friday, which was obviously an incredibly strong up day. We're sitting at just cents under $43 now. The upside potential, according to this channel, is up to 44. Breaking that and closing above it would confirm, I don't know, another freakish breakout perhaps. But we still are remaining within this channel, and the channel is, well, in my opinion, intact. So take it for what you will. There's no guarantee that silver will trade within this channel, but if it does, looks like it should be within, say, 44.5 down to maybe $37 over the next week or so, if it stays in that channel, obviously. Now, switching over to gold, and there we go. Gold had a bit of a fall here at the end of last week because of margin requirements being raised, and rumor has it the CME is raising margin requirements any day now as well. So that's kind of why gold is down off this ultimate high, which was, wow, 1878 and a half. Incredible, really. But gold's down a little bit from that today on Friday at the close. So, and that was because there's a lot of rumors that the CME is raising margin requirements. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen early next week. So gold may be, you know, not the play right now. Silver Surf Rider, aka Silver Jesus from the Bullionbugs room, wanted me to mention some numbers on silver. The numbers now that we talked about are a little bit old, but I will mention that he is right when he says that even though gold has had this amazing run compared to silver over the past, say, 2 months, if you take silver, if you buy on silver's lows, and you know, if you were to sell on a silver high, the highs and lows, because silver is more volatile, actually means silver. If you can pick the tops and bottoms well, you can make more money on silver than you can on gold if you're trading, you know, the metals. Something to keep in mind too is trading back and forth between silver and gold. Instead of holding any paper at all, you know, I don't want to hold paper. I don't know about you, but if you don't want to trade any paper at all, if you just want to keep it in metals, you can trade the ratio of gold and silver. And other people have done videos on that, so I'm not going to go into it completely, but I thought I would mention it. You know, now may be the time to move out of a little bit of gold into silver if you wanted to do that. It may not. Gold is, you know, is still seen as the primary monetary metal, even though silver is certainly picking up some of that action now as well. But, you know, the Eurozone stuff that's going on still is going to keep gold favorable, and let's put it that way. But that's about it for today. I guess I can show you this quarter. My brother's a waiter, and no, you can't really see the quarter. But, oh, there we go. But it is a 1950 Canadian quarter. That's 80% silver. He picked it up in his change, and he said, hey, here you go. So, much respect to my brother. And all my subscribers, 4,700 now. pretty cool. I like the number as well. Thanks guys, I'll do another video before I go to Burning Man, but for today, that's it. Talk to you soon.